In 1944, my father went out and he never returned. The people who were hiding us went to church and they found out they killed my father.
Could you please tell us your name? When were you born and where were you
Sure.
born?
My name is Moe Rosenstein. I was born in a small Jewish town. The war broke out in 1939. I was 6 years old. On October the 22nd, 1942, all the Jewish inhabitants from Azharov were taken to the train station, put on cattle cars, and shipped to Treblinka. Treblinka, what they called in German, was a Vernichtungslager. It was strictly extermination. They took the people off the trains, told them to get undressed, to take showers. They went into the shower, they put on the gas, and they were gassed.
How did your family escape the ghetto?
We knew this was going to happen. My father knew all the farmers. He made arrangements with 2 different farmers. When the time comes, you should be able to hide us. I walked all by myself at 9 years old to that farm, which was a 3-hour walk.
And what happened to the rest of your family?
My father had his parents, my grandparents, 3 sisters, husbands, and kids. They all perished in Treblinka.
These accommodations were by no means prestigious. Would you kind of describe them in a little more?
Well, to begin with, we were strictly in a stable. There was hay, straw. The first family we stayed, their name was Sadai.
And how long were you
We were there, I would say, about 3 months.
And what kind of made you guys leave?
They got us scared because not far away the Germans discovered some Jews. If the Germans find Jews, they kill the Jews and they kill the people that kept them. From there we went to a brother-in-law of theirs, and his name was Mizera. We were there, it was very, very bad, and he didn't give us to eat. We'd almost starved every day. They dug a bunker in a stable. There were pigs and horses on top, and we were underneath. And we saw no daylight, no nothing. And we were there for 2 months. And again, we got scared. And then we got into this farm, which was fairly good. It was a stable, but instead of going underneath the stable, he had a little attic. So we were on top of the stable. That was great. In the summertime, it wasn't too bad. In the wintertime, it was cold.
So summer, winter, how long did you stay at this one?
We stayed there close to 2 years. And all of a sudden, on a Thursday afternoon, we see Russian tanks all around us. And the place started to burn. So my mother took my brother and my sister by her hand, and I was running after them. However, since I didn't walk very enough for how long, I couldn't keep up with them. So I fell into a field of potatoes, and I fell asleep. Somebody's kicking me. I take a look, it was Germans.
The Germans came back and found you.
I got up. There was a house near. I walked into the house. They followed me. I walked out, and I hid behind the door. They didn't see me, and I heard them shoot, and they disappeared. I walked out. I don't see anybody. I see another house, and there was a place where the farmers kept their potatoes, like a cellar. So I went into the cellar. I had nothing to eat. I don't know for how many days, all by myself. In the meantime, my mother and the 2 kids ended up in a bunker with Polacks. A German officer comes in, and he says, "Are there any Jews here?" So my mother says, "Yeah, I'm Yiddish." So he took them, my mother and the 2 kids, and they were walking, and they figured, they're going to shoot them. Then he turns around. He says, "Lucas says, you better run away from here." And he was looking in his pocket. He says, "I have 1 candy." I gave them a candy. And then my mother took the 2 kids, and she came back to the place where she left me. And she was yelling my name. And I was in the cellar, and I heard her. And I came out, and I saw my mother.